The best of Central Europe, October 4th to 15th, 2025. Day 1. Depart Los Angeles or other U.S. cities for an overnight flight to Budapest. Day 2. Arrive at Budapest Airport. You are met by your tour escort and board the coach. Check in at the hotel. Overnight at the hotel. Day 3. Enjoy sightseeing in Budapest. Start with Buda, located on the right bank of the Danube River. See the Fisherman's Bastion, which takes its name from the Guild of Fishermen that were responsible for defending this stretch of city walls in the Middle Ages. Followed by Matthias Church, a gorgeous Romanesque-style church, whose ecclesiastical art museum houses numerous sacred relics and medieval stone carvings. Then cross the St. Elizabeth Bridge to see Heroes Square, Central Market, Vasi Utica Pedestrian Street, and St. Stephen Basilica. The afternoon is free at leisure or a visit to the Parliamentary Building. Subject to confirmation depending if there is no parliamentary or state events. Day 4. After breakfast, board the coach and drive to Zakopane. Enjoy a short guided tour of Zakopane, a resort village nestled in the splendor of the Tatras region. En route, admire the picturesque landscapes of Polish highest mountains. Overnight in Zakopane. Day 5. Board the coach and drive to Krakow. Stop in Wadowice, which is the birthplace of Pope John Paul II. Visit his house, which is now a museum. Then proceed to visit the Papal Basilica of the Blessed Virgin Mary in Wadowice, the church where the Pope was baptized. After lunch, continue to Krakow for an overnight stay. Day 8. After breakfast, enjoy tour of Krakow starting with Wawel Hill. Then visit Wawel Cathedral, one of the most beautiful Renaissance residences in Central Europe. Continue to Market Square, the biggest in Europe. Then visit St. Mary's Church, famous for its Witstwusz's wooden altar. After lunch, drive to Łagiewnicki. First stop is a visit to Divine Mercy Sanctuary, where the images of the merciful Jesus, relics of St. Faustina, as well as the Saint's Convent Chapel and her tomb. Then transfer to the nearby John Paul II Center to visit the sanctuary of St. John Paul II, a chapel with relics of the former Pope. Then return to Krakow of an overnight stay. Day 7. Depart to Auschwitz-Birkenau, the former concentration camp, the largest in the Third Reich, which was set up in 1940 for prisoners from Poland. The fortified walls, barbed wire, platforms, barrack, gallows, gas chambers, and cremation ovens show the conditions in which genocide was performed by the Nazis. Note that visit to Auschwitz is subject to confirmation upon availability. After lunch, proceed to Prague for an overnight stay. Day 8. Enjoy a guided tour of Prague, including the Castle District, Hradčany. Visit St. Vitus's Cathedral. Pass the Basilica of St. George to visit Prague Castle. Then stroll through Malestrana with its amazing architectural buildings. Then visit Church of Our Lady Victorious, where you see the statue of the infant Jesus of Prague. Cross the Charles Bridge to visit the Old Town, which is considered to be one of the best historical city centers in Europe. Visit the Old Town Square, the town hall with its famous astronomical clock. Then visit the Church of Our Lady before time. one of the most beautiful Gothic buildings in Prague, and St. Nicholas Church, a Baroque church where Mozart played. Afternoon is at leisure. Then enjoy dinner at local restaurant with folk show. Overnight in Prague. Day 9. Day 9. Board the coach and drive to Salzburg. Along the way, stop at the charming Czech mountain town of Český Krumlov, where you can stroll its cobblestone streets, marvel at the city's picturesque Baroque and Renaissance-style buildings, and tour Krumlov Castle, one of Europe's largest castle complexes. After lunch, continue on to Salzburg for an overnight stay. Day 10. Embark on a guided tour of Salzburg, including the various sights from the movie Sound of Music. Visit Mirabell Gardens and Mirabell Palace, where Maria and the children sing Do Re Mi. Next is to view Salzburg's leading sights, including the Residenzplatz, the center square of Salzburg, dominated by the dynamic sculpture of the Residenzbrunnen, the largest Baroque fountain north of the Alps. The Residence building was built in 1596, was once the palace of the bishops. Nearby stands the cathedral, dating from 1614. You will see the Benedictine convent on Nonnberg, where the nuns sing Maria. Next, we continue to see Monksberg with the fortress Hohensalzburg, which overlook the city. Built into the side of Monksberg is the Salzburg Festspielhaus, home of the famous Salzburg Festival operas. Next, we visit St. Peter's Abbey, next to the cemetery portrayed in the film The Sound of Music, and where most of Mozart's religious works were premiered. Continue to see Leopold's Castle, which was used as the front of the von Trapp family residence. Then drive to Vienna for an overnight stay. Day 11. After breakfast, you will enjoy a Vienna guided tour. While you stroll along the charming squares and medieval streets, you will learn the rich history and culture behind Austria's capital city. Other sights we will see include Otto Wagner's Stadtbahn pavilions, the Vienna Opera House, Heroes Square, St. Augustine's Church, St. Stephen's Cathedral, and Mozart's house exterior view. Then pass by the Belvedere Palace, well known for its beautiful gardens. Then, after lunch, we will visit the Schönbrunn Royal Palace, a summer residence with 1,441 rooms, including a hall of mirrors where Mozart performed at the age of 6 before a young Marie Antoinette Louis. Schönbrunn Palace was put on the list of UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Sites in December 1990s. Afternoon is at leisure. Dinner will be served at a local restaurant. Overnight stay in Vienna. Day 12. Time to bid goodbye. After breakfast, we will board the coach and transfer to the Vienna airport for our final flight back home.